King Kong versus Godzilla. Expectation versus reality. I'm just saying, how are you going to have Godzilla fight this thing, but then say he loses to a monkey, the real Godzilla? Kong, after defeating Godzilla. How is Kong going to beat Godzilla in the next movie? He's so small. Or grow. How much does Godzilla weigh? 90,000 metric tons. How much does King Kong weigh? Only 20 to 60 tons. But Kong is smarter. Why not carry Godzilla into outer space to suffocate him? You're a space dragon. Think, Ghidorah. Think. I have complete confidence in you. Place it all on Godzilla. Mr. Krabs lied. Mysterious radioactive anomaly discovered deep under the Pacific Ocean. That's right near Japan. This rock either looks like a decapitated dragon's head or a snail. I see Godzilla's face. Shin Godzilla has been stopped permanently in this timeline, right? Not sure about permanently. Godzilla meets Clifford. Bad dog, get off my leg. You see how it's not hurting it? In case of a global extinction event, we should draw murals of Godzilla so the next dominant species will worship him. Jurassic Park. I think I've read this before. Godzilla fans. The movies we like are stupid. Yes. Oops, sorry Godzilla. Looks like I tied your spine to a stick. Looks like the entire monster evolutionary arms race is screwed. This is my planet now. This is what we did when we found fire. What human gave Kong? Free home, free food, some friends, some respect. Also gave him a very cool weapon. What humans gave Godzilla? Free oxygen destroyer. Blown up his house. Also make him some giant robot that looks like him but has a brain of a Kevin. Godzilla fighting Kong. Piece of cake. Godzilla fighting Mechagodzilla. What a massively huge sack. Me, standing underneath Godzilla as he's attacking the city. Kong's ex. Godzilla. I'm not impressed. The box office of Mulan was only 5.9 million, with a budget of 200 million. Laughs in Godzilla. Don't mind me. Just good old Godzilla here to destroy Japan for the 65th time. And Japan can't stop him once again. Kong shouts at water. Godzilla. And I took that personally. Congrats. You watched so many videos that you found Godzilla. Me, you just opened this video. Godzilla, not enemy. Kong, what the hell is a Godzilla? People praising Godzilla. Oh sure, when Godzilla destroys half the city and ends the unstoppable threat to save the world, everyone cheers. But when Superman does it, this didn't give Godzilla a stroke. It just annoyed him. Kong isolates himself on Skull Island for decades. Godzilla. Kong finally decides to go on a boat tour. Godzilla. Godzilla. Don't help me, I have this. Kong. In this world, you either drip or you drown. I thought Godzilla was treading really fast. His legs aren't that long. You were never a king. You were never even a monster. Save Mothra. Why did you say that name? Move over, Godzilla. Here comes Duckstruction with the thunderous quack. If you hear its quack, it's too late. Self-destructing. Godzilla 2014. I'm too old for this. Legacy of Monsters. Just going about my day. La-dee-da. King of Monsters. I am this world's god and protector. It is my duty to rid this planet of evil and put its chaotic forces into balance. Godzilla vs. Kong. End yourself. I'm an atheist. So why is there a Godzilla and no Science-Zilla? Got him. The villain's faithful pair of henchmen. Godzilla saved the world twice. Human. We need Kong. The world needs him. Godzilla. You are stranded on a beach and you have to live with a feminist. Godzilla. Kong not kill Kong. You are not Kong. I wonder what this says. Let me put on my glasses. Godzilla had a stroke trying to read this and died. Yo, Mothra, I actually saved Kong today. Oh, I'm so proud of you. But how did you do it? Self-control. You can't defeat me. I know, but you can. Everyone is arguing whether Kong or Godzilla is going to win. But we all know giant dolphins will win. That. Yujiro Hanma versus Shin Godzilla. It's a human versus a monster, but okay. Shin Godzilla isn't human. What do you mean? The first look at the Godzilla popcorn bucket for the character's 70th anniversary. The popcorn budget industry is the most innovative industry in recent years. Where is Superman? Chill, Godzilla, chill, he's on his way. No, Godzilla is supposed to be a representation of nuclear pollution and politics. Monsters go brrr. Who would win in a fight? Chad can do 15 pull-ups. Godzilla can't do 15 pull-ups. But does Chad have nuclear energy? Or can he produce as much nuclear energy? King Kong. Godzilla, a nuclear creature that can explode and breathe lasers. I think we're going to have to end this guy, Pooh. Oh, bother. Weak against bullets. Withstands nukes. Power breath. Atomic breath. Bridge cage him. Slices bridge. Dies. Laughs. Godzilla, I think we're going to have to end this guy. Japanese taxpayers after Godzilla destroys another advanced super weapon. Godzilla 2004. No one wants to see my movies anymore. My fans are bullied for liking Godzilla, and there will never be another Godzilla film. The Godzilla franchise will fade into obscurity. Godzilla's always been goated. 2024. I am a cultural icon, an official citizen of Japan, with frequent American and Japanese films being released that exposes new audience to the Godzilla franchise and continues to stay true to its original message. I also have an Academy Award. You're alone in an apocalypse. Would you rather be with a woman or Godzilla? Come to bed. Easy, I choose Godzilla. Obviously Godzilla. Nothing is ever touching me. Announcing the human cast of the next Monsterverse movie. Announcing the monsters of the next Monsterverse movie. Godzilla defeating 25 enemies. You think you're better than me? Ultraman defeating 150? I am. Godzilla is literally a god, shoots fire, has regeneration, and is an apex predator. King Kong. Okay, so basically I'm monkey. Them. You're into Godzilla? Me. Yeah, a little. Also me. What if instead of Godzilla, he was called Freakzilla, and instead of destroying cities, he destroyed butt? Awesome Godzilla movies. 90% of the movie is just the human character talking crap about things I don't give a damn about. Godzilla, did you alter the timeline? Absolutely not. Okay, maybe just a little. What if we kissed in front of the Shin Godzilla statue? This dog is acting like Godzilla. If you're Godzilla, you break things. It's what you do. Godzilla versus Kong, they fight. King Kong loses. King Kong gets resuscitated. King Kong and Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, they win. Then they go against it again, they win. Easy. Worst drug to crave is wanting to be loved. I don't know. Meth is pretty bad. Godzilla didn't win an Oscar until he was 70 years old and had starred in 38 movies. Never stop following your dreams. 7-year-old. Me watching Godzilla. You watching Barbie. Me watching Godzilla at 12. High School Musical. Me again and you again. I've watched Twilight. Kong really paid off the trailer editor to make it look like he has a chance against Godzilla. Godzilla jumping with 2 axes. The humans. I thought these guys were supposed to be hundreds of feet tall. If you watch Godzilla backwards, it's about a benevolent lizard that rebuilds a city and then moonwalks into the sea. Godzilla fans, stop cheering for King Kong. King Kong fans, big monkey. No, Destroyer is a badly written monster. He serves no purpose to the plot. Well, demon crab with the lightsaber horn. How are you going to say Godzilla can fight this guy, but then say he loses to a monkey? Can you guess which Godzilla is just a little guy that wants the pain to go away, and which one seeks genocide and mass destruction? Godzilla has become a real headache. If we're to survive, we need one less Godzilla. Godzilla -1, if you will. Best Kaiju. No. Clifford should be at the top. Clifford is the best. Anyone find it stupid that people in Godzilla movies carry guns like it's going to do something? Yeah, it better off them do nothing and not annoy him. It's like a fly. And you know what a lot of people do when they get annoyed at flies? They get a zapper. When Godzilla fans tell me the 98 version looks bad, your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. Was hoping for a ninja. That didn't work out. King Kong fought dinosaurs, airplanes, and literally died for a woman who wanted nothing more than to get away from him. Should have called him King Simp. I'm Godzilla, and I approve of this message. This meme was made by Godzilla. Absolute Zero is absolute peak. Recent Godzilla sketch. You know, I'm glad you didn't draw him pregnant. That makes me happy. Meeting Godzilla, the 4-meter robot building the world's largest fusion reactor. Mechagodzilla, Shin Godzilla be like, I want to die. And if I can't die, I'll destroy everything around me. His spine still lift up out of his back, just like -1. All Godzillas are beautiful, even Catzilla. Nope. Godzilla is not doing it anymore. He's not fighting. It's an atomic fart. Who do you have winning this? Godzilla versus Lego Man. This is just a really cool drawing of, I think, a cat blended with Godzilla. Kind of has a cat's face. Nobody. The History Channel after midnight. Godzilla's first ever concept art made him more simian and had his head shaped like a mushroom cloud. Godzilla, wake up! They hit the Pentagon. It's Godzilla, ma'am. He tried to read your post, but he's passed away. Oh no, what is Peter Parker seeing? Oh no, it's been Godzilla. The outline of Godzilla. Kong after Godzilla turns around and uses its tail swipe to knock Kong's pee-pee off. Let's go! Why is he dribbling? In Godzilla vs. Kong, a giant lizard and a giant ape fight. And that's the best thing we can say about it. If you're expecting a halfway intelligent script or a set of human characters who act like thinking beings, you'll be disappointed. Bro went to a movie called Godzilla vs. Kong and complained it was about Godzilla fighting Kong. Fans all know one thing. We all look up to Godzilla, except Mechagodzilla. Brick. It's coming our way, we gotta dodge it. Godzilla movies are good when done right. That is correct. Godzilla movies are good when they are dumb and mindless. Somehow, that is also correct. When you invite her to watch a Godzilla marathon and she starts taking her clothes off. It's like, what are you doing? We've got so much to watch. Godzilla vs. King Kong. What are they doing? You made Godzilla Earth use the Infinity Gauntlet. He was disgusted with your BS. Minion/servant. Who work/serve for villain/anti-villain. Godzilla fans. -1. Monarch Legacy of Monsters. We're eating so good. Are there any Godzilla movies coming out this year? Godzilla finds this meme lacking in the funny department. Godzilla's favorite food is fish and chips. Wild Kong appeared. What is Godzilla going to do? Pop the balloons? Average Kong tard. But Godzilla cool lizard, big monkey. Average longtime Godzilla fan. I feel like this meme was made by Godzilla fan. They're actually going to team up to beat the real evil monster. Holy, who cares? Part of the same universe, we should all be friends, guys, come on. Absolute zero. Die! Screw alive. Damn it, it's still alive. MV fans. Godzilla and Mothra being allies must mean they've had a long-lasting friendship before. Their history. Toby versus Godzilla. Watch this video, please. Godzilla, if he showed up on the Australian coast instead of Japan, when you're a solid 3 with filters and good lighting, and you, somehow, land a 10. Early screenings of the Godzilla King of the Monsters has some critics complaining that it places too much emphasis on the monsters fighting and not enough human drama. Well, too bad the critics don't decide for the general population. The great movie. Time Traveler. Moves a chair. The timeline. If you add all digits in today's date, you get 22. This will not happen again for another 9 days. Godzilla will be back next week for more useless facts. Because Monkey, Martin saw cease when asked about why Godzilla x Kong will beat June at the box office. Born too late for livable wages. Born just in time for Fortnite Godzilla wearable shark slippies. Yeah, I'm sad. Secretly a dinosaur. Yeah, hold on. Gojira is not a dinosaur. He's a kaiju. Shimo being female opens up a lot of interesting story possibilities. I'm excited by the news. Nice. You have enough Godzilla, but I don't have these Godzilla. Shout out to lobsters for real. This isn't even a... What? I wouldn't even use this in a normal video. Why did I hide this? Rolex versus Godzilla watch tells time affordable Godzilla. Do I need? No. Do I want it? Yes. This is very cool Christmas lights. People who like Godzilla. People who like Kong. Monkey. For those who don't know, Shin is just a sea creature suffering from radiation and didn't want to hurt anyone. But he had to defend himself when humans attacked him. People who just watched the movie. People who actually know what Shin Godzilla is. Seeing how long it takes my wife to notice I put this up in our hallway. Has no idea what's going on. Knows about half the plan. Knows more than they're sharing. Is having a great time. Is just along for the ride. Is having a terrible time. This is Godzilla's... Oh, no, it's actually our daily routine. We wake up, think and talk about Godzilla, bedtime. He's turning into Shin Godzilla. Is that Luffy? Godzilla with other kaijus versus Godzilla with Queen Mothra. I'm Survivor's Guild. I'm Natural Disaster. I'm Atomic Weapons. The Metaphor Brothers. When he gives you neck kisses, just like Godzilla. You and the coworker you don't really get along with. You and the coworker you don't really get along with when your boss won't give you a raise. Godzilla versus Kong. Yeah, I don't really know how they kind of made it seem like a fair fight, or somewhat close. We're going to have to kill this guy, Godzilla. Shows up, messes stuff up, and leaves after nothing but carnage. Godzilla is a cat. Godzilla's better than a cat. At least Godzilla will show you love. It's loyal, kind of. Shin Godzilla looks like some delicious brisket. Watch my franchise. Yes, Godzilla. 38 films, 9 shows, multiple comic books and manga. Of course, Godzilla. Why aren't you texting back? The situation I'm in. Hand reveal. Looks like crab. Stay safe, Godzilla. Godzilla's using this as protection. Is that 1,900 or is that $19? No way, that's $19. That's gotta be 2K. A new Godzilla -1 guitar, designed by Takashi Yamazaki, has been gifted to the Japanese rock band, the Alfie. That's so cool. This is Terry the Fat Shark. Terry has brought you Godzilla on DVD as a token of friendship. Terry will return with another gift on Wednesday. I wonder what the gift will be. Godzilla -1 dropped, and now we got a flurry of mediocre videos. Video essayists trying to act all enlightened and intellectual, when in reality, they're just showing they're absolutely clueless about the topic at hand. Came home, exhausted. I opened Godzilla that plays the theme song, but had no batteries. 53-year-old man shelters cry instead in midnight. Taiwan restaurant serves Godzilla ramen dish that comes with a full crocodile leg sticking out of it. I think I'm watching the wrong Godzilla Kong movie. Another Godzilla movie that focuses more on the stupid ape. I hate it here. Godzilla's cool, and so is King Kong. King Kong is just as valid, guys. We're not doing this. Even though this is a this is a Godzilla meme video. I'll be a bit biased just for this video. I'm being very fake right now. Yeah, Godzilla's better. Hey, little man. How's it going? Yeah. Are we getting a Godzilla skin? Yes, Godzilla is going to be an actual skin in Fortnite. I'll do it when I get home. Me at home. I've put off things for months and months at a time. And just before the day it's like needed, I get it done. It's bad. What am I doing? Yeah, I can confidently say Evolved Godzilla can easily beat Shin, no doubt. Shin can't take a nuke, and you guys want to put the poor thing against Mr. Nuke Muncher. Godzilla versus Miku? Oh, they're friends. That's good. I'm glad. Doomguy and Godzilla, when they both arrive in hell and find the devil. Most Mechagodzillas being too stiff and relying on long-ranged attacks. Boy, if this was real, I would not want to swim in the ocean. What the hell is bro smiling about? When I accidentally switched to the front-facing camera. I hope it's a PS5. NASA shares images of a formation of stars and nebula that looks like Godzilla. There's a new Godzilla console game which will be released before 2028. Life-size statue promotions. I never saw this and I never heard about it until now. Really? Give me 6 characters to make fan art of. Fang, King Ghidorah, Ysera, Siveth. Okay, I don't know who half, but no, actually, yeah. I don't know who half these are. Probably a bit more than half, actually. Are these from the comics? Is there? Yeah, it has to be. People arguing Godzilla is better. People arguing King Kong is better. Me, just happy it's people not arguing about politics. I don't care if people argue about politics, but this is not a political channel. And online, if I don't want to see something, I'll just click off. I don't care.